been hard, it's been difficult. Trying to bring you the very best out there at reasonable pricing has been difficult to do. I'm thrilled and excited that tonight I get to present to you a couple of items that are not really on the luxury list, but they're on the necessity list. I have a phone sanitizer that can also sanitize things like toothbrushes and keys and anything else. We're gonna do that next. It's like $79, the most affordable we've ever had. And I have a contactless thermometer. There's 1,000 of these and 1,000 of those, and this is the only presentation because they will all sell out. Obviously, knowing your temperature is more important today than it really has ever been. This is a brand new contactless thermometer that has red, yellow, and green, so you know if your temperature is good or bad. It not only will take your temperature, but it also will give you the temperature of things. It might be the water in the bathtub, for example. It's easy to use and it's very, very, very important. We know that temperature is key, knowing what our temperature is. Many places taking the temperature as you walk through the door. Unlike a regular thermometer, which is maybe going in somebody's mouth or if it's the kids under their arms, easy to spread germs. This is fabulous because you're not rolling it over your head or anything. You're pointing it and it will take the temperature virtually instantly. Okay, our producer letting me know, already 100 sold, folks, so these will go swiftly. I want to introduce a very special guest, 25 years as a highly acclaimed registered nurse. Our dear friend, Mr. Rob Moss, is live with us. Rob, it's, first of all, so great to see you, my friend. How are you?
I am well, thankfully, Adam. Thank you for asking. It's really great to be here. So, as you were introducing, taking our temperature is now a necessity in the current situation that we're all going through with coronavirus and the illness that it causes called COVID-19. An elevated temperature is one of the symptoms, and also as we enter flu season, this is also going to be very important for you to be able to take your temperature at home. So what I have here is the Vivitar NonContact Infared Thermometer. And this really takes taking your temperature measurement to a whole new level. It's very, very simple. In fact, I'm going to take my temperature right now so that you can see how quick and easy this really is to use. It's ergonomically designed, so that what that really means is it fits nicely in your hand. And all you have to do is take this, point it at your forehead about 1 inch to 2 inches away. You're going to pull the little trigger. It's going to start the machine and calibrate. And already I have a measurement here that you can see. Let me get this where you can see that measurement there. It is 98.6, which is absolutely perfect. So I know I don't have a fever. That gives me peace of mind to know that I don't have this elevated temperature. That's one of the things to always look for with this coronavirus. And like I said, as we enter flu season, that's going to become very important. So I want to take you through some of the things that this machine is going to do for you to make it very simple for you to use it at home. The first thing I want to point out is this little button right here. I'm going to bring this down so you can take a look at it. This is our mode button, and this is going to help us switch from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So it reads both Celsius and Fahrenheit. So no matter what you're used to using or what your frame of reference is, you're going to be able to get it in that unit of measurement, which I think is a really nice feature. You don't have to do any math to convert it over. Another thing that this is going to do for you, after you take your temperature reading, it's going to store 10 measurements in its memory for you. And why is that something that's important for us? That's something that will help you spot trends. In the intensive care units, we say that one single measurement gives us a snapshot of that moment in time. But what's really important is to spot trends over time. And so you want to see what your temperature's been doing. Say you take it in the morning, you have a elevated temperature, and you do some intervention, whether that's to take a medication that your doctor has prescribed for you or an over-the-counter fever reducer, and then you can take your temperature again and see what it's doing over time. That's going to give you a really accurate picture across the day. Again, 10 measurements are going to be stored automatically. There's nothing you need to do. And you can see here, this is Sonia, and she's going to be showing you here. I want to point out the display. You see the green display. She's already got her measurement. And the display is going to be green. The background's going to be green if the temperature is within normal range, and that is 96.9. If it detects an elevated temperature, the background is going to turn red at 99.3 degrees. Anything over 99.3, it's going to turn red. Anything over 100.4, it's not only going to give you that red backlight, but it's also going to make an alarm sound, a little beeping sound to alert you this temperature was over 100.4. So it's very simple to use. It is touch-free. I love this feature as a nurse because one of the things that happens frequently is cross-contamination within the household. Right. And so this takes away all of that worry. Obviously, you do want to wipe it down from time to time and disinfect it, but it doesn't come into contact with anyone. And Adam is doing this now. Again, very simple, and in 1 second, you have one of your vital signs measured. And you can see there that Adam has a result there. It looks like 95.1.
I'm cool as a cucumber tonight, Rob.
You are cool tonight, Adam.
Rob, just to quickly say, with everyone on the phone line, we have, how many left, Mr. Jared? Okay, with everyone on the phone line, he's letting me know, okay, there's over 500 people ordering, so there's about 400 or 500 left. So please bear that in mind when you see it. We are now officially limited quantity. If you would like one, I wish we had more. Unfortunately, we just don't. It's taken us this long to be able to get these available and in stock for you. It's not just for today, it's forever. It's knowing that you've got really a professional, ultimate, high quality temperature taking device, because so many of us, we still use a traditional thermometer, or we're using products which you have to maybe go inside your ear or have to roll across your forehead. This is not touching you or any member of the family, so there isn't the cross-contamination of germs, just like Rob was saying. And as you'll see, one day, please God, soon, when we get past this coronavirus and we don't have to check our temperature as regularly as we're doing, and of course they do recommend that you do it every single day. It's important to help protect yourself and everybody else. Once you get past that, Rob, it becomes, you know, the best temperature taking device, certainly, but also it can be used for many other things, right?
That's right, Adam. You know, one of the things I really love about this too is, yes, it measures your body temperature and gives you those really quick 1 second results, and helps you understand what those results mean. But it also, if you'll look here, I'm just going to show you this little toggle switch. There is this switch right here, and if you just slide that forward, you can see it says surface there. And now we are in a different mode. It's going to now measure surface temperature. And I have a couple of items here that come to mind when I think of taking the temperature of objects. One of them is a baby bottle. The old way that we used to do it, we'd heat up the baby bottle and put a little drop on the wrist, and if it felt okay, we'd give it to baby. Well, now we have a very accurate way of doing that. I'm going to go ahead and take this, and you can see in just 1 second, I've now got a temperature, and it looks like it is 127.3, which is way too hot for baby. And as I'm touching this, it doesn't feel that warm, but it is 127 degrees. We want that to be closer to body temperature, 98.6. So that can really help you know if this is okay to go ahead and give to your child. And then I have this other object over here. This is a bottle of cold water. I just want to show you how quickly this can go from something very warm to something very cold. And again, let me see if I can get that where you can see the results there. We have 66.5. Now, with traditional thermometers, you always had to wait and kind of let them come back to baseline. This does all of this instantaneously for you. You know, you can measure objects in your refrigerator, make sure your refrigerator's at the proper temperature, your air vents. There's a lot of ways that you could use this around your household. So again, it's just this complete temperature-taking tool, and you know, I think it's just absolutely vital that you have this in your home.
Well, Rob, first of all, I want to thank you for all that you do, because you really are one of the frontline heroes, a registered nurse for over 25 years here in the local Tampa Bay area, and you really are a superstar, and I appreciate you taking the time to be able to showcase this product to us. What's impressed me is how easy it is to use. I mean, it's so self-explanatory, it's not awkward or complicated. I appreciate that you've got the red display, the green display, so it's instantaneous. I know whether or not there is a temperature or whether green is for go, but it is important. And as you were saying, Rob, at the very start of the show, whether it's, you know, the CDC, whether it's the World Health Organization, when we talk about helping to maintain a healthy home for us, our friends and family and loved ones, knowing our temperature is vital and crucial. And if you're going to take your temperature, doing it with a contact-free device has got to be at the top of the list.
It really is, Adam. You know, it's the way everything is going. You know, we're social distancing, we're doing everything, and this is absolutely fantastic. It doesn't come into contact with anything. You literally hold it 1 to 2 inches from your forehead, as you've seen, and there you go. You have it in 1 second.
Rob, we're going to spend just an extra 60 seconds since this is the last and only presentation that we have on this. We will be selling this out, everybody, so please, if you want it, you need to certainly order in the next 90 seconds at the very, very most. It's a clever device, it's a smart device. A lot of places are charging a lot more for this type of device. We have got it on 3 flex pay as well, which I think is wonderful. HSN has its money back guarantee. There's a lot to be said. I think first and foremost, Robin, your career, obviously, you've never seen anything like this, as have any one of us, but there are these simple steps like washing our hands, wearing a mask if possible, taking our temperature, that are vital. Like every time I come to work, Rob, you know, we have to be able to say what our temperature was because we want to help protect those around us. I don't know what my temperature is unless I've taken it.
That's right. You know, they say knowledge is power, and in this case is absolutely the truth. You know, it's a great screening tool. You notice, you just mentioned when you come to work, they take your temperature. This is happening almost everywhere. And so this is going to help you keep track of that and maybe detect a problem earlier rather than later. And so I just want to show you one more time since we have this extra time. Very, very simple. You hold this up. I've switched it back to body temperature mode, and you hold it in front of your forehead about 1 to 2 inches away, and you can see we already have a result there. It's a little warm here in the studio, so I'm at 98.9. So again, touchless, so sanitary, no cross-contamination between family members, and you can use it for a variety of things around the house as well.
Rob, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you very, very soon. Take care, sir.
All right, Adam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rob. A pleasure to be with you as always. I want to remind everybody. Oh no! Stop! I forgot. I'm going to get my notes out for this because this is important. A month ago, we launched